I had an alarm go off, so now I have to figure out how I'm going to edit this to put it all together. I'm going to let you know one thing and one thing only. I don't know how to edit. The last video I tried to produce, um, I was up north with my partner and his family. I shot that in 7 minutes straight. Tried to upload it. It wouldn't upload. So we're gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe I'll do it in 2 videos. Who knows? Uh, because I want to produce videos. I want to talk. Just yap to myself, basically. My dog's out here, but I don't know how to upload or none of that stuff. So it's gonna be real rough for a while until I can figure some stuff out. But anyway, what was I talking about? Hoser? Right. Screen? Right. Okay. So, if you want to understand what I looked like the entire time, essentially the entire time of the concert, it was like this. Screen's up here. Ooh, let me get you out of the sunlight because my white skin is gonna be like that scene from the SpongeBob movie. Bald, bald, bald. Anyway, the entire time, I was just like this. Just like this. Eyes wide open. Hit him with that Gojo stare. I was just like this the entire time, just watching. Um, and that was really nice, getting to sit there and just drink that all in. Taking words to heart, especially when he spoke about when he sang Nina cried power, and he was. I just got attacked by a stink bug. I'm not taking that out. That's staying. That's staying. I'm not taking that out. Anyway, but when he was speaking about how we should all work together, it takes one in order to kind of spark the flame, perhaps, to create change, and how consciously throughout the 20th century, everybody started making these little changes, and that's what brought us to the world of where we are now. Now, the girls behind us, I don't know if they were cooked or whatever, but um, they were just yapping the entire time. But and I didn't really enjoy that, but I just kept my focus straight on him, and I was just the perks of living by the highway. But I was just taking that all in. I get really sentimental and emotional a lot, especially because this is just going to be a yap train. So get ready, strap in. Um, Growing up, I always loved poetry, and even now, I'll just get random lines stuck in my head, and I'll just throw them out there, write them down on a Google Doc or something. I haven't delved back into poetry since I graduated high school, but recently it's become a big expression of mine to get back into because it helped me understand my emotions a lot growing up, especially in middle school, um, and the beginning of high school. Anyway, um, and he was talking about how something about poetic souls are like the change of the world. I don't remember word for word what he said, but it was something about being poetic and how that can help change the world. And I was thinking about that later that night, and you know what? I agree. Because it's through the media that we consume, which oftentimes is writing, song work, things of that nature, um, an imaginative, poetic painting of which we can take and infer and create into our own works of art that change us into who we are and change how we think and how we operate. It's these little bits and pieces of different people that help us to be who we are as humans. See, there it goes. I'm real sentimental. You're just gonna have to get used to it. Um, but yeah, I've lost my train of thought now. I'm not used to talking to nobody else but me inside of my head. So, um, but yeah, I really enjoyed that concert, especially like just bringing. It wasn't just straightforward songs, but having the human connection of when he would speak to us and talk about the meanings of some of his songs and the importance of working together. I don't know if anybody else took that to heart, but I know for sure I did. Especially he was at the front of the stage. I don't remember what he was singing, but he beforehand he had done a little splurb about um like how each and every one of us he can see what we go through and he can see like the movement of the music through us. I don't know if that makes any sense because I'm rewording it into my own words, but like how it affects us and it's helping us through what we get through. And he was like, I'm here for you. We're here together. And in that moment, I had to stop myself from crying because I had mascara on and I was not about to have that running straight down my face. I had worked way too hard on that makeup. But um, I was like, no, no, you can't say that. Sir, you cannot say that. I will cry. I will cry. I may be an Aries, but I am sentimental. And I will cry. It was very sweet though. Almost as soon as the show ended, the full moon came straight out over the pavilion. That was magical. That was very magical. Um, it's just the little moments, the little things in life where we get to have these experiences that color us the way that we are. I find that beautiful. There's a spider on my camera. Don't look at me. That's crazy. That's crazy. Um, ADHD go burr. um, what else do I want to talk about? Francesca. Okay, little tidbit about Francesca. That is my favorite song by Hoser. I listened to Unreal Unearth when it first came out. I want to say about 2 weeks, just straight. Every time I was at work, it was in my earbuds. And there's a little field above my house. It is straight that way. And it's not my field, it's my neighbor's. But I dance in it almost every night if it's not too bad out there. I've been doing that since last July. And this winter, December to January especially, it was magical. I would perform to myself, of course. I would perform to the album. And Francesca, that was the song that I loved the most. I would run through the field, gazing up at the stars. I'm surprised I didn't slip and bust my butt, I'll tell you that. But uh, I would run through the field, eyes on the sky. And there was this one night, I don't remember when that meteor shower was, but this one night in particular, I didn't know that, okay? I work from 7 p.m. to about midnight. Well, it is midnight, not about. And when I get home, it's about 12:20 at in the morning. And so this was right at the height of the meteor shower. I went out to the field and I put on Francesca. And as I started to dance, I was in the middle of a spin. I stopped dead and I saw this blue streak. I've only seen a shooting star once in my life, and that was on the night of the blood moon about 2 years ago in 2022 or 21, not sure. And it was only one singular one. I was so shaken. I don't know. Just something moved me about that. And I fell to my knees and I just started to cry. All the while Francesca's blaring in my ears, mind you. And almost on beat, this is my dog. This is Varian. He wants me to throw his ball, so you will be seeing him a lot. But what was I talking about? Almost on beat, it starts just raining shooting stars. And in particular, there were these two gold stars. So there was a mix between blue and I was seeing like green and yellow streaks in the meteorites. And there were these two gold ones, and they were parallel of each other, going straight over my house. And I stopped and I just started bawling. And I went on Snapchat and I just sent videos to my friends, my friend Allie, and then to my partner, because it made me think of us and our connection that we have to each other. And I was out there with my dog Varian, and I laid down in the field and I just watched. Um, Son of Nyx playing while you're watching meteor showers. That's a vibe. Um, what was the other one? Who We Are? Who We Are while you're watching meteor showers, you will cry. You will cry. If you're like me, you will cry. You will. Um, because then I just started thinking about all my memories, the people that I don't speak to anymore, the people that I will meet in the future. My mom scared the absolute crap out of me. Oh, this video is gonna be chaotic as hell. I'm not cutting none of that. I'm not cutting none of that. Anyway, um, what was I talking about? Stars, right? Um, but if you ever get the chance and you know that there's going to be a meteor shower over you, I suggest listening to Unreal on Earth. If anything, Francesca and Who We Are, and All Things End, while you're watching the stars, that is an experience that I really believe that you should experience as well. It was life changing. It was very spiritual. I'm a very spiritual person. Uh, Not in the traditional sense, if you can't tell. Um, but I love the experience of being in the world, in nature, and I don't know, that just affected me some type of way. That brings me back, all of that yapping to bring me back to the concert. When Francesca started playing, I looked to my partner. So he's sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. And the entire time we just kept our eyes on each other. I didn't look at the screen. I didn't look at the stage. I didn't look at anyone else. We just kept our eyes locked on each other. And I held his face and he held mine. We didn't even care about nobody behind us. Screw everyone else. It was just us in that moment. And we were just singing to each other. Because ever since Francesca came out, I've always I always envisioned that that's the song that I'm gonna walk down the aisle to. Um, well, the way I want it is I want like our pictures and stuff to play through most of the song, and then when the round starts coming through at the end, that's when I would walk down the aisle. I don't know. I'm just talking a lot. Uh, I need to go inside so I can talk to my mom now because I know she's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing with this big old knife?" It's a prop. Don't worry. But anyway, it was nice talking to you. It was nice to get to know you. My name is Mousley Blackheart, and you will probably see me sometime soon. Hopefully. Bye.